club up. I like this play.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Opportunity to make their par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Hey, nice looking line. Well hold. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Oh, well played. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era, and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 12th.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Not quite on the dance floor, Luke, but I love the position they're in for their third.
Ooh, that almost went down. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, what a stroke. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 8 under. Currently in first position. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Oh, that's a great approach shot. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice line. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
And if I'm to find a positive, at least they'll be able to cool down in the shade. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
If it's up, it could be in. Oh, that's a clutch par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Setting up in the first cut.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Good look at a birdie here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
This shot was about 140 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
That's well played. Pin high. What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
This for a birdie run.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. It looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
He has this putt to save his par. They're nicely holed. Now at 11 under for the day. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Good shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.